This is ThatRomeoTho. I'm gonna show you how to face your fears. This is motivation. Some strong motivation. So I highly suggest that you listen up. I want you to overcome your fears today. I want you to overcome your fears today. And you can. You can overcome your fears today. I was always that kid back in the day who was always afraid to do something new. For example, I was afraid to go on stage and act. I was afraid of stage acting. Like, I was afraid to act on stage in front of other people. I was so nervous. I was beyond nervous. Like, I could not do it, or I told myself I could not do it. But in reality, I could, and I did. Just last year, I finally summed up the courage to get on a stage, and I acted, and I did well, and people told me that I did well, because I didn't let my fear of being on stage get the best of me. I didn't let that fear get the best of me. And when I faced that fear, and I overcame that fear, it was magical. And if I can overcome my fears, you can too. Let's get started then with the first tip. The first way is to realize you're not alone. Just realize you are not alone. No matter what you think, you are never, ever alone. We are all in this together. Remember that. In this walk of life, it's not just you. A lot of other people are facing the same exact thing that you are. Just keep that in your mind. Keep a mental note of that. You need to know that you are not in this alone. Distinguish between logical and illogical fears. That's the second way. Distinguish between fears that are rational and that are irrational. Trust me, there are a lot of people that I know personally too that worry about every single thing and that will be afraid to do every single thing imaginable. When you distinguish what's more rational and logical, and when you distinguish that from what's not so rational and logical, then it will be easier to face what you need to face. Like, if you're afraid to touch that doorknob because you might get germs, that's irrational. Okay, there's probably germs on that doorknob, but that doesn't mean you can't touch a doorknob. That's really small. I mean, that's just something you shouldn't worry yourself with. Now, if it's something bigger, maybe you're afraid to see your ex because she's nuts. Okay, that's what I'm saying. There's bigger and worse fears out there. Only face those fears that are really immense. Face those. Face the bigger fears that are rational. The third way is to use your fear to your advantage. Okay, when we get afraid, we get nervous, right? You know, we get nervous, you know, the butterflies in the stomach. You know that expression? Yeah, we get that. My point is, you can use that nervous, negative energy to your advantage. You can use it to your advantage. And this really works well on stage. Back to that again. You know, if you have stage fright like I did, this is what I did. And this tip is really how I face my fears. I used all my, tense feelings in here, and I used it to bring myself enthusiasm. I used it to make myself enthusiastic and to really crush what I needed to do on stage. Like the character I was playing. I became that character so well when I used this negative, nervous energy to my advantage. The fourth way, and the last way, is to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Get comfortable being, uncomfortable. It's that simple. When we're dealing with the fear, we're likely uncomfortable, right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, we probably are. And that's just it. You need to make yourself uneasy to become at ease. Basically, if you never face your fears, you will never get anywhere. So what am I saying? In summary, face your fears. You can't hold anything back. You can't back down whatsoever. You have to keep going. Keep going for what you want in life. If you have stage fright, you have to face that stage fright like I did. You need to take the necessary actions to get what you want. So you have to face your fears to get what you want, period. It's that cut and dry. It is that cut and dry. As hard as it is to face your fears, when you face them, you will be glad you did. And you will thank me immensely. Because facing your fears isn't so bad when you start to do it. Oh, and since it's Halloween today, I gotta share with you a video I made last year. So yeah, here it is, here it is. Just enjoy it.
He wants to face his fears. You're supposed to be Bruce Wayne or Batman?
Batman. I am Batman.
Batman right here is trying to face his fears. I know that he's scared of bats and scared of his parents got shot. Oh shit, I should have never said that. I should have never said that about your parents.
Stop talking. Yeah, I figured you liked it. Yeah, did I not sound like Batman or what? I mean, that was nuts. If you liked that video and you liked this video, then kindly drop a like. Kindly drop a like. I will very much appreciate it. Share this video to anybody who is struggling with their fears. And then please subscribe to get informed, get inspired, and to get living. Because we all want to get living. So face some fears and get living. Yeah.